hypnosis CDs, so they will go away and they will practice using the CDs, because like hypnosis, like anything else, requires practice. Anybody can do it, but you just need to practice it to get good at it. To do any form of work, you need somebody to be good at hypnosis. So I'll give them some CDs, they go away and practice. So by the time they come back to me, their hypnosis will already be very good. So I will then be able to help them into hypnosis, help them to a very deep level, and then do the regression work.
I've heard that it's the client who may not realize this, but they have to do a lot of work and themselves, as far as knowing how to, access it. So you find that to be the case. The client might do more than they really realize. They're not just sitting there and nonchalantly answering questions.
Yeah. No, the client doesn't have to do anything physically, as in I will direct it and do all the work in that sense, but it's very tiring. So afterwards, the client will be very tired. So you can only do so much work. So it although it's relaxing, if you're doing any real therapy or if you're doing any real in-depth regression, the client will feel very tired. So although they're not actually doing anything, it can be very, very tiring.
Okay. I did want to ask you about Reiki.
Okay, yep, that's fine. Basically, I learned hypnotherapy and hypnosis a long time ago, but I very much work with energy, and I always believe in just learning different things just for my own self-development, because I do believe it's important to continue self-development. So one of the things that I, again, have been able to do, can do, and have been able to do for a long time is basically channeling. So I can channel energy from source and get information and do all of that. And one of the things I wanted to be able to do, and I've always been able to do, is I can see energy, I can see auras, I can see it, I can feel it, and all of this kind of stuff. But a very good friend of mine was a Reiki master, and she actually just needed somebody to fill a space in one of the courses that she was running, and she said, why not come along and do it? So actually I went along really just as a favor, but actually what I found was it was just a really good thing for me to learn to do, so that if I've got a client who needs more hands-on work, I can then use the Reiki as more hands-on healing. Reiki is basically, again, another very basic, it's about hands-on healing. It's about focusing energy through the hands onto that person. Now, it's not coming from me, they say it's coming from source or whatever you want to call it. And it's just a form of energy healing. It's a form of focusing energy, and it's a hands-on energy healing system. I tend to use it by taking the client into hypnosis and then doing it, because I find that it's more effective and it lasts longer. But it's really one of those things I don't tend to use a lot, but I've got it there if I need it. And it's a nice thing to have. It's a good thing. It's another, I believe that all of these energy things, they're all exactly the same. They've just got different terminology. Energy is energy, and you can give it lots of different names, but it's actually all much of a muchness. It's just another form of energy. It's all channeling it, isn't it?
It is, and everything is, quantum physics is kind of showing that everything is energy. You look down at the molecule, and it's you look even deeper and deeper. It's just a ball of energy, and you look at the what science says, the Big Bang. Everything, even matter, came from energy. So that does make a lot of sense that we do have our own energy system in our bodies, and that you can affect that and help to heal. And so Reiki is essentially the practice of helping to release blocked energy.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
It's energy healing. It's as you say, releasing blocked energy, moving energy. When I've got a client, luckily for me, I'm able to actually see if there are any blockages. I can actually physically see the energy system, so I can see if there are blocks, I can see if it's sticky or if it's flowing freely. And what I would do is I would use Reiki, so I would connect into the Reiki energy, and it would come through me, and then I would use my hands to actually work on that person's energy, to free it, to allow it to flow, to take out any blockages, to do whatever work needed to be done. So it's a way of energy healing.
I see. Now you said you can actually see this energy, as in you can see people's auras or this energy signature that basically kind of emanates from everyone.
Yeah.
Now, what do you see when someone has blocked energy? Is there a difference in the aura?
Yeah, I actually see. I can actually see it. It's blocked. It would be like it's pooling. Like it's like, imagine a dam. You know, a dam in the middle of a river. You can actually see it blocking, and you actually see it building up around whatever area it's blocked in. So I will actually see, because in a sense, energy to me, the way I see it, is a bit like a flow of water. It's got that fluidity. It's that flowing water. So I will see in a person's body where it's being blocked, if it's flowing freely, if it's too thick and sticky, if it's going in the right direction. I'll be able to physically see what it's doing and where it's doing it.
Okay. And then, just out of pure curiosity, can you see or pick up other people's energy from a distance? In other words, could you be able to tune in?
I can do it. I can do it to anybody, anywhere. I've got clients that in Australia that will call me up, but again, I have to have their permission. I would never do it without that person's permission. But yes, you don't have to be, again, you know, for talking energy, you don't have to be in the same room. Energy, we're all connected. Energy connects everywhere. You know, distance is relative. It's actually a very humanistic thing. Distance, it's like time. You know, you don't have to be in the same room as someone to see or feel or know what's going on. If you can connect into energy, you can have all of the information about that person that you need.
Can you connect into my energy right now?
If
I mean,
you want
don't
to.
do this. Sure,
Yeah,
only if
you want me to. Yeah. Yeah, I can if you want me to. Hold on. Right, you just need to give me a couple of seconds just to sort of to ground myself.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So all I'm going to do is just basically, I've got my eyes closed, and I'm going to in a sense just scan your body and just get a sense of what's going on. So I just sort of scan from top to bottom and try and get a feeling.
Okay.
Now, immediately you asked me to do it, I was given this feeling of sore knees. So I was told that your knees felt quite sore and stiff. So that was the first thing I got. But that was just immediately before I even connected in. And I'm just going to go and check everything else. Okay, I get a feeling that something's a bit sticky around your heart area. Now, that doesn't mean you've got a heart problem. It just means the energy around your heart is a bit sticky. So I don't know whether you've been a bit closed or, you know, you'll know emotionally what's going on. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, the line's going... Can you hear the line's going really weird?
I can still hear you here.
Okay, all right, because it's going very buzzy at this end.
Maybe that's all the energy. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. So let's that. Okay, I've got a tightness around my head slightly, so it's almost like sometimes I'm getting eye strain a little bit. So if someone's been reading too much or looking, when just your eyes are getting tired and tight.
I also have a headset on too. So.
Okay, do you know what? I can't hear anything you're saying now because it's gone completely distorted. Okay, let me try and move. Okay, talk to me now.
Okay. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? Julianne?
No, I can't. It's going completely and utterly. Hold on. No, it's echoing and buzzing. Can you actually hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's really bizarre. Oh, okay. Hello, I can see you now. Yeah, I can almost hear you again. It's gone like hugely distorted, and like you're echoing about 5 or 6 times. Everything you say was coming through about 6 times.
Oh man.
Yeah, like I got oh man. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay.
Well,
right. Anyway, sorry, I better not do that. That's a bit bizarre because it's all going a bit weird. good. But yeah, so that's immediate. That's just what I picked up, just doing it really, really quickly.